hear Brother Rand sing, and then we gonna shout out all the fans. Yeah, it's Minister Jap. You already know, man. Church is definitely in the building. They fucking with me though. Alright, let's do it. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, her church check in, let's go. Minister Jap, it's a new era and niggas is chat. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking this crack. Bitch getting taxed in my Benjamin stack. Truck in the front and the engine in back. 3Ks, everything I'm whipping in is black. 3 hoes all wanna sit on my lap. High yellow heifer, I'ma hit her from the back. This is a fact, I'm taking your bitch, I'm not giving her back. Bitch got some kids, I'm not dealing with that. The back of her throw where my children is at, that was realer than that. Her mama's a hoe and her sister's a rat. Your head was amazing, the pussy was trash. Run up on church and that pistol gon' blast. Get your ass body trying to get to this bag, nigga, church. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, listen, church check in, let's go. Relinquish the bitch, you loving and cuffing to be with the bitch. She came in with you, but I leave with the bitch. I bangin', I skeet on the bitch. They be like Jap conceited and shit. I push it to start, ain't no key to my whip. Believe in the game, don't believe in the bitch. I listen to sin and the rest of the pimps. You chasing the bitch and ain't chasing the check. You look like a bitch when you making them threats. You talk how you talk, cause you safe on the net. When I see you, no talking, I'm breaking your neck. Catch a nigga like it, do him dirty on sight. Whole lot of bargain, but I bet he won't bite. Bet a nigga won't roll a dice with his life. Double cross church kid, crucified twice, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, her church check in, let's go. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you see where it says follow me, and you can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. this work. We here to cook. We live on Facebook. Make sure you're sharing on Facebook, share on Twitter. Be a real ass nigga.
Shut the fuck up!
Salute to all those who support free speech. When you support me, you're supporting free speech. We here to do this work today, man. No game shall be played. You know? All comfortable old niggas and fuck niggas will be slaves. Because in their mind, they will forever be slaves.
Shut the fuck up!
Let's cook. Church checking in, nigga. I'm in rare form. I'm passionate about this shit. I believe in this shit. Let's get it. Church, check in. Talk to me, you pervert. Pervert. Yes, we are back. Midday show.
Shut the fuck up!
Midday show, nigga. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Patreon so y'all can see a lot of my classic work. And I'm talking about, when I say a lot, I mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? Over 500 plus fucking videos, 10 years worth of work. I am been shadow banned. I'm on the 10th channel right now as we speak, nigga.
Shut the fuck up!
As we speak, nigga. Salute to the B, man. He knows that Patreon is lit. It only cost you $5, nigga. You got $5? Do you got $5? I've been getting it in for 10. That's how we rocking, man. I want to highlight something. Let me find this shit. Let me find this fucker. What was this fucker's name? What was this fucker's name? What was this fucker's name? I got him right here. Hold on. Let me highlight this fucker. Let me highlight this fuck. Let me see. Did I just pass him? Right here. Right here. See, we have got to stop letting these so-called enlightened, comfortable Negroes come into our spaces with pure disruption. These are the aha ass niggas. These are the niggas, you know what I'm saying, who yeah, these are the comfortable niggas that think they know every goddamn thing and come into this space as if this comment was going to stop the agenda, the mission, and the purpose of what we are speaking on. You know, who cares voting for Republicans ain't gonna make you a man in your home or anywhere else. Knowing damn well we over here and we conservatives. That made that lame feel good. It made that lame feel good. It really did. It truly did. That was the highlight of his day, being able to say that. So I oblige. You know, we were men before Republicans and Democrats. Democrats are making it illegal for you to be a man. If you don't support what we're talking about, you don't have to be here. Why do you go to spaces where you don't want to be there? Why do you take your time out of your day? Because I know why. Because you're a gamer. You're a gamer with a headset on in a basement right now, you know, with Dragon Ball Z posters. I should come up with a disclaimer, man. This is for mature audiences only, those with the game and those who want it. You know, because these type of clowns are always trying to articulate you into their lame ass mindset of anarchy. They don't believe in nothing. That's like the equivalent of the people who say that they don't believe in God and it will sit around and try to disprove that God and use God as a theory. You know, go where that's welcome. Go where that lame shit is welcome. See, we want to welcome, you know what I'm saying, King Core to the church. We want to welcome Guiltless to the church. Salute the EV with the 5. We got our first super chat. Let me see what the brother said, man. Let me see what the brother said, man. Let me see what the brother said. See, no, I'm not gonna let these guys slide anymore, man. Every time if I get a glance and I see your lame ass in my chat saying some lame ass shit, I'm gonna cook you. Simple as that. Yeah, we got 5, you beige perverts, stand with Trump and Vance. God damn. Got no love for the beige. Prophet of Thought series. Believe that brother. He's got a YouTube channel. Y'all go check that brother out. Support him because he supports us. He supports the church. Salute to him. Prophet of Thought series with the 10. Peace to the minister. Hey, brother, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Keep doing your work. Y'all get a chance, check out the Prophet of Thought. You know, I'm not sure if he's still doing YouTube, but I know he was active at one point in time. He was pretty active. You see his name around. You know. You know, that's why, hey man, I'm a genuine dude, man. I support those who support me. You fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you back. You know what I'm saying? But if you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you back. That's how we rock, man. That's how we rock it. What's up, church? Real niggas is back in style. Real niggas is back in style. There's hope. There's hope. And I'm mainly excited because I really, really feel that free speech is going to make a comeback. YouTube, the fucking, especially anything tied to Facebook, has been lame for the last like 6-7 years. It's been watered down. And the internet is only promoting these corny clowns, broke wrist ass niggas who fuck with niggas like Fleece Johnson, rapists, perverts. You know, pilgrims, corny. I don't give a fuck who fucks with that pilgrim. We don't. You fuck with that Destiny, that blue head motherfucker, all you want. We don't, we won't. I see these people for what the fuck they really are. We here to bring back the order and restore the dignity in this goddamn game. We're not gonna show our booty hole for some motherfucking clicks and views. DC face! You're a nut! You're a sicko! You're a pervert! You niggas are compromised. We are not feminists over here. We tell the truth, feelings put to the side. We are fueled by the truth. Fueled by the truth. Now, we got to talk about this. I know that I've been getting a lot of emails, and salute to those who are mature enough to handle these conversations. A lot of people are in full support of my coverage on this Trump shit. We will definitely get to these hoes, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we got important things to deal with, important things to expose, you know? The Secret Service, you know what I'm saying, failed to protect Trump. Calling this one today, man, the victorious Secret Service. You know, are women fit for this job? Because at the end of the day, Trump's security detail was mostly fucking women. You know? And these women folded. They were scared. When the shots let off. When the shots let off, these hoes turned into women real quick. They turned into girls real quick. You know, I'm not an advocate for women in law enforcement. You know? I don't think a woman is ready to handle MS-13. You do know who MS-13 is, right? Matter of fact, I don't think women can handle the Trinitarios. For my New York people in here, you know what the Trinitarios are, right? You know what the Trinitarios are, right? They don't carry guns. They carry machetes. They carry machetes in New York. Yes, Miguel knows machetes. And they will hack off your fucking arm. You're not going to be able to run up on them playing no goddamn games. They're wielding machetes and will chop off limbs. I'd rather be shot than have a limb chopped off. I'd rather be shot than have a limb chopped off. And you're definitely not ready for the evil, the absolute evil of the MS-13s. I watched a documentary on the MS-13s. Women are not ready for this shit. The MS-13s went to a rival neighborhood, jumped on the school bus, and killed all the kids. That's how they get down in Venezuela. The criminals we got here, this is Disneyland compared to what you just let through the border. You are not ready. Go be a girl. I'm sorry, El Salvador. MS-13 is from El Salvador. But they started in East LA. They worship Satan and they do Satan's work. You ain't ready for the Venezuelans. They not playing by American rules. None of these people are playing by American rules. They don't know what the word freeze means. They don't know what the word freeze means. Yeah, TJ know what I'm talking about. It was on Gangland. Shout out to TJ. We here, bro. Shout out to TJ. We here. Women are not ready for this job. Women don't need to be on the front line. And what kind of country puts their women on the front line of danger of this magnitude? You know? We don't want y'all doing these jobs because women, y'all supposed to be special. We treat y'all special like we treat kids. How can you jump into this dangerous job and want special treatment? Preferential treatment. You want the requirements to be lower because you're a girl. When the requirements in the real world don't care. Bullets are bisexual. You're not ready for the cartels. Why are you fucking around? The president could have died because of these bitches. And for those of you who don't know, there's a standardized testing for law enforcement. I believe it's called the power test, where you got to lift your own body weight. You got to do a sit and reach. You got to do a certain amount of sit-ups. Women got to do a less amount of sit-ups in 1 minute than a man. And one of the biggest things is the 1.5 mile run. The 1.5 mile run has to be done in a certain amount of time. And the time is lower for men. You know, it's based off of age. It's not based off of weight. It's based off of age. You know, men have a different chart. Women have a different chart. And the women requirements, men will blow through that. You're hearing the truth from a nigga who know what the fuck he's talking about. You know? They don't know how to react when it gets real. They panic because they're girls. They panic in real life, man. When shit gets real, they cry. What they say, what was that movie? League of Their Own? Ain't no crying in baseball. They crying. In fact, these women who failed at this attempted assassination, I bet you they are all getting reprimanded right now, and they went home and cried. They went home and cried because they are girls. And that's what girls do. And I expect nothing less than that. I'm not expecting a girl to be a man. I'm not expecting a girl to do a man's job. And that's why we're talking about this today, man. One of the brothers been requesting this, and I have to give it to the streets. You know, I gotta give it to the streets, man. They cannot handle the pressure. So stop giving them the pressure. If you look at that assassination attempt, there was too many women in charge of guarding our future president. And this is dangerous. Trying to appease these womenly quotas and all this shit is getting dangerous. Hold on, man. Y'all turn the chat up. Turn the chat up. Hit the like. Hit the share. Hit the subscribe. Share on Facebook. Hit the super chat. We finna turn up, man. Let's go, man. Let's go.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to your racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock them up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest? Go hard. Wanna burn flags? Go off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock them up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
Salute to that white boy, man. He went in, man. I can't hate, man. I'm not a hater, man. He let loose. Bitch, you missed. You missed, bitch. You did. Somebody just came in the super chat showing love to this real shit. You know what I'm saying? We talking heavy today, man. We talking heavy today, man. You know. Shout out to Mr. Albert. Shout out to Mr. Albert. Appreciate you, fam. You know what I'm saying? What'd he say? He say, make America masculine again. Mama. 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 You know? It's a lot of crazy shit going around on Instagram, man. It's a dude who broke down the ugliness of the shooter. I have to show y'all this shit, man. This dude broke down the ugliness of the shooter. Now, I break down ugly to the molecule, but this guy got me beat, man. This guy has me beat, man. I've never seen a nigga scientifically break down how ugly you are. He said that white boy would destroy Eminem in a rap battle. Trump 2024. Yeah, fuck Eminem.
You know what I'm saying? I can't stand Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be truthful about it. I always tell y'all that shit. We always as a church we argue about that. Y'all fuck with that nigga? I don't. I just don't. I just can't. I can't stomach this shit. It's garbage. You know. I can't stomach that shit. The shit sounds too terrible. He picks terrible beats. The beats are awful. Awful. You know what I'm saying? It just makes awful songs. The songs are awful to me. I just can't.
This looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. It's so empty without me.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, I can't deal with this goofy shit. This shit is awful. But yes, man, this nigga broke down how ugly this motherfucker is, man. And I've never seen it. This right here, man. If we did this to a black woman, man, I would probably get shot. For real. These bitches will pull out the cannon for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Pull out the cannon for your boy. Look how they break down how ugly this motherfucker is.
Donald Trump. His face is overly long.
Look at this motherfucker, dog. This motherfucker, dog, they breaking this nigga down to the molecule, man.
Attractive is the man who attempted to assassinate Donald Trump. His face is overly long, his cheekbones are low set, and his facial thirds are unbalanced.
Facial thirds are unbalanced. That's crazy. That's crazy. White folks is wild, man.
Cheekbones are low set, and his facial thirds are unbalanced. His chin is too long.
I'm gonna break down a whole array like this. That's what I'm gonna do. You get to check out the fake Vlad video I sent you. Damn, I ain't even check it out yet, man. I took a nap. Also, I get the message in old boy song, but I've never liked dude or never culture vulture. I understand, man. Still gotta watch him. It's culture vulture. Yeah. Song made sense though, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of culture vultures. I definitely agree. We definitely keep an eye on these culture vultures. Microsoft just laid off their entire DEI team. I bet they did. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Diversity. What is it? Diversity something and inclusion. Diversity. What does that shit stand for again? It's basically the new affirmative action. Diversity, equity and inclusion, which is just another long way of saying we're gonna give niggas jobs because they niggas. We got a nigga quota, a gay quota, you know what I'm saying, a colored quota. That's all it is. Colored quota. Colored and gay quota.
Balanced. His chin is too long, his jaw is narrow, and his jaw angle is too acute. He has a class 3 malocclusion and a recessed maxilla, which leads to a
recessed maxilla. This white boy is on point, man. These niggas is wow.
Chin is too long, his jaw is narrow, and his jaw angle is too acute. He has a class 3 malocclusion and a recessed maxilla, which leads to a concave side profile and an underbite.
A concave side profile and underbite. This nigga is wowling right now.
At least he has a long ramus and an acute gonial angle. His mid-face is highly feminized. His eyes are more than...
The middle of his face is a bitch. That's fucking hilarious, man.
And one eye apart, and his lips are thin and unproportionate. His nose is too broad and poorly shaped. His eyebrows are extremely thin and poorly shaped, and his skin texture is poor. He is a 3 out of 10 facially with 31% facial harmony, which is a highly unattractive.
Facial harmony. Oh, man. I gotta write that down. We're gonna have to do a facial harmony show. Facial harmony. Ugly motherfuckers. We're gonna have to do that, man. That baby shark face ass nigga, man. You know, that motherfucker looks gruesome, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, man. Shout out to Teasy, man. He say, Jap, who you got who won Drake and Kendrick battle? I know you're gonna think I sound biased, man, but I'm riding with Drake, man. I don't like that They Not Like Us song. I don't like it's the song not that good to me. I don't like that damn song. But then again, the shit that to me, the shit that sound better to my ears was the shit that Drake was doing. But he didn't write it. So this whole battle sucked to me. I don't like listening to Kendrick Lamar like that because he's the black Eminem. Rappers. I'm not a big Ludacris fan and all that shit. I'm not a zany rapper, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't like his voice. I know he's saying some cold shit, but the coldest shit he did was the letter that he wrote to Drake's son. But everybody's going crazy over this. They Not Like Us. That shit ain't a hit to me. I think they just want it to be. I don't even like the beat. The beat is mid to me. The beat is mid. I've only said that because you asked. But it's hard for me to give Drake props for that because he didn't write that shit. So when you don't write that shit, you don't mean that shit. And I can't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I can't respect the fact that he don't write this shit. So, I mean, I really think the whole battle's trash now. But if he wrote that shit, I would actually respect it. I don't respect Drake because he don't write that shit. He didn't write that shit, so I don't respect that shit. But I just don't like Kendrick Lamar's voice. You can't sell me on his voice. It just sounds awful. It just sounds fucking awful. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just backpack rappers, it's other motherfuckers who have awful voices. And everybody goes crazy over them. Like Rollo. Y'all heard of Rollo? Y'all heard of Rollo? Rollo's got one of the most awful voices ever touch a studio mic. But I don't like Kendrick Lamar's voice because it sounds like Eminem to me. You know what I'm saying? You know? I wish J. Cole would have, you know what I'm saying, not tucked his tail. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Rollo is garbage. You know, and like I said, when I hear that shit, it don't matter how cold or how wrong, whatever he's saying, it just sounds awful when he say it. And that's just how I feel about Eminem and Kendrick Lamar and Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? I can't listen to that shit. The fucking voice is just fucking clown shit. It's too fucking, I'm trying to be funny. That motherfucker, Kendrick Lamar said, I don't sell crack, nigga, I smoke it. Like, oh, I don't like that animated shit. That nigga said, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's better than Eminem. He makes better songs than Eminem. I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? I think he's what Andre 3000 should have been. You know, I think Kendrick Lamar is what Andre 3000 should have been. You know, I think y'all overrate Andre 3000. I put Andre 3000 in the category of Jay Electronica, one verse a decade. I'm a hardcore rap critic, man. You may not like what I be saying, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hardcore rap critic, man. Jadakiss is the best of all goddamn time. No misses. You can't find one whack Jadakiss verse. You simply can't. You simply can't. But let's get back to this this motherfucker swagless gamer, you know, anime porn, masturbator, lone wolf, Thomas Crooks. They got some footage of him in high school. See, I think the FBI really scrubbed his social media, got him up out of there. So we can do real deep dives into this man's life. But his friends or people he went to school with are starting to post old footage with him in there. And he was a lame in high school.
Drop that dirt.
See, this is the guy. This is the guy. I know Trump is like, I got shot by this motherfucker. I got shot by this motherfucker. Stop it. This motherfucker went Grand Theft Auto rage in real life.
Hey, don't drop that dirt.
White means you're just. Shouldn't the Toronto have one?
Okay. This bag. I'm upset.
This motherfucker he's just awful, man. His whole life and existence was just awful. Yeah, he looked like a mathlete, man. He wasn't on the debate team because you would have to actually engage in people and talk. He was on the math team. You know?
I think you have to be with.
Dude, no way. Did he actually vacuum seal Granny?
No, because I think he was original light, but it was.
So yeah, he would have been I'd have put him on the FBI watch list. Put this little fucker on the FBI watch list. He played too many goddamn video games. He played too many goddamn video games. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And we got to stop listening to these bitches, man. It's the guns. We got to put the guns. Shut up, bitch. I'm telling all y'all, man, go arm yourself. Most of y'all in here don't got felonies. You need to go get your concealed and carry permit. I don't know what they call it in your state, whatever they call it. Go get armed up. It's about to get real. Pimped Out Platypus with our first sponsorship of this show. Coming through balling with a $50 holler on the super chat saying he's enjoying the political commentary. Bro, I appreciate you. This is one thing I'm actually passionate about. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about cooking hoes. I'm passionate about frying perverts and exposing perverts, because you know I can't stand the LGBTQ, the pedophiles, can't stand no rapists. I don't ride with them. I don't side with them. You know what I'm saying? Anybody messing with the kids, man, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And politics, you know? And I like watching Animal Planet. I like to watch the chimpanzees fight. What the I like to watch animals eat other animals. It's just something I like to do. So when y'all be telling me about these other YouTubers and shit, I don't be knowing what to be going on till y'all really send it to me, man. Somebody has to, or one of my friends, you know what I'm saying, some of my YouTube friends, or, you know what I'm saying, some of my friends who just, you know, watch YouTube all the time. They'll call me and tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like my man, shout out to Big Sam. He had to call me about that shit with B. Taylor and the Queen Maker. I ain't know none of that shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they just get me on the case. They bring me up to date. You know. I'm watching a lot of Tariq Nasheed cook these tethers. You're a tether. Tariq, how come you in your own country, you don't prevail? We do prevail, sir. We do prevail, sir. That's you in your own country. You fled. You fled. And then I talk, you fled. You left. You left because you were eating monkey brains. You left because you were forced to drink from a river and eat monkey brains. And we got it popping over here. We got it popping over here. That motherfucker be talking that shit, man. You know? What do you guys come over here and you drive Uber? Stop it. Knock it off. Knock it off. You're not progressive. You're like, black folks, we've been lawyers and doctors for years. We paved the way. Knock it off. Knock it off. You guys talk all that Akata shit and all that, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. You come over here, you get the first white woman you see, and she looks like a pilgrim. See, we as foundational Black Americans, we have flavor, we have style, we actually have culture. Shout out to Tariq, man. Shout out to Tariq, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can hit y'all with the Tariq impressions, man. You know what I'm saying? Sir, you're a tether. Sir, you're a tether. You know what I'm saying? Sir, you're a tether. Utubu, my African brother. Have you left just politics? Does Pearly know that you are watching my show? Does Pearly know that you are watching my show right now? She will be very upset. She will be very upset. Do not anger that pilgrim. She is your ticket to freedom.
Shout out my African assy foot niggas, man.
Everyone will be like, you're a musty tether. You're a musty tether. You know, you come from Ethiopia, you got the biggest forehead, and your lining is pushed back to slavery. They pushed your lining back to Selma, to the March on Selma. Knock it off. Okay? Okay? We're FBA over here. But nah, man, you gotta get your guns, man. You gotta get your guns. It's serious, man. It's serious. It's serious. You know? Because these damn Antifas are gonna kick in your door, man. You know? It's serious. You know? Watch what you say at work too, man. If you need strategy, go to my Patreon and watch How to Survive White Women in the Workplace. Because there's a lot of white women on Twitter. You look at Twitter, Twitter is littered with a bunch of liberal fucks that's mad that Trump didn't get taken out, man. You know? So yeah, man, you got to get armed, man. I don't know what's wrong with these bras. They don't think motherfuckers need guns?
To talk about the common denominator when it came to this assassination attempt is America's fascination and obsession with owning guns. But
it's not a fascination, it's a right. If somebody comes in the house with a gun, you know what I'm saying, what are you going to talk them out of it? Somebody comes in your house with a gun, what are you going to do? See, that's what you got to start asking people who talk like this. So when somebody comes to you with a gun, what are you going to do? Guns are for protection, not aggression. Guns are for protection, not aggression. Something was wrong with this little fucker. You know? It's them goddamn games, man. Some motherfucking video games in these damn chat rooms, man. And being a hermit. Living your life as a fucking hermit with a damn headset on, you know what I'm saying? Playing fucking Call of Duty all day. You lose sight of reality. It's unproductive to begin with, but you lose sight of reality. Even motherfucking Andrew Tate, you know what I'm saying? Tristan Tate, they say the same thing about the goddamn video games. I've been talking about that shit, man. Because it shit just builds the goddamn shooters, man. The school shooters and shit. The same way this rap music be fueling, the drill music fuels the violence in my city, where the violence in suburban America is through video games. You know, you catch your son, they jacking off the goddamn anime and Dragon Ball Z porn. Yeah, you need to get involved before they go shoot up a mall. You know? Straight up. They on Twitter all day, hanging out at Starbucks all goddamn day. They got online accounts where they don't show their face. Something's wrong with them. You go to their Facebook and you can't find a picture of them. Something's wrong with this motherfucker. Block that weirdo. A lot of weirdos be trying to follow me. Don't got no profile pics. Nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? And they be talking a lot of MGTOW shit. That's why they ass on the FBI watch list. That's why they ass on the FBI watch list now. Because of them clowns. They radical.
My guess is they're going to say the Secret Service screwed up people with guns, and I think that gun ownership will probably, because of this event, go up in this country instead of going down, and that is
as it should, because now we feel like our lives is in danger. Now we feel like you're trying to take down our leaders. So hell yeah, guns gonna go up. Y'all created this motherfucking situation.
my fear. I think we need to have an honest and real conversation about real gun control legislation.
Okay.
You control your own gun. You control you. A gun is just a means of getting something done that you wanted to do. That's it. That's all. If you didn't want to kill somebody, you wouldn't be shooting somebody. Flat out. And there's plenty of ways to take somebody out. You know, I think I read somewhere that stabbings, there are more stabbings than shootings. Than shooting deaths in America. You don't bend the knives in the kitchen. More of you women with crimes of passion, you mad because he done text message a bitch and you just come in to go grab the first knife in the kitchen and just start stabbing a nigga. You know? The Secret Service dropped the ball, and having those women there shows how little they think of Trump. Having those women on the front line surrounding Trump as if they willing to take a bullet for Trump shows how little the Secret Service valued his life. And they wanted this to go down, man. They wanted this to go down. Yeah, oh my God, the UK You know, they carry motherfucking lead pipes and be busting people outside the head. But the stabbings in the UK, man, I'm telling you, I'd rather be shot than stabbed. I don't want to be stabbed, man. Fuck that. Fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. That's crazy. Stabbings are nuts. It takes a real level of evil to be stabbing people. You know, stabbing is for real killers. You gotta look a motherfucker in the eyes and just stab the fuck out of them. You know what I'm saying? That's you're a real murderer. You know, it ain't like a gun could accidentally go off, or you know what I'm saying? You know, you can shoot somebody in the leg, didn't mean to kill them, they can bleed out, you know, even with the gun, you hold it there, tell the motherfucker don't move, don't come closer and shit like that, or whatever, warn them or whatever. But stabbing is like, you want that blood on you. You know what I'm saying? You want that kill. That's crazy. That's crazy. But the Secret Service, the Victoria's Secret Service, dropped the ball, and I believe it's on purpose, man. There better be a thorough investigation, man, on who got compromised. Because a lot of this shit don't make sense. A lot of this shit don't make sense. And people are breaking it down. People are breaking it down.
A rifle onto the grounds.
You know when a white man like this come on here, you know what I'm saying? You know this motherfucker read 1,000 books in his life. You know what I'm saying? He lives this shit. He lives American history. He's not fucking around.
How is it that he was acting so weird and pacing in front of the metal detectors?
See, there's facts that I didn't even know was going on. You know, there was a lot of suspicious activity going on that got unchecked.
How does someone sneak a rifle onto the grounds? How is it that he was acting so weird and pacing in front of the metal detectors? They tried to follow him, but oops, he got away. How could the kid possibly even think that the highest ground at the venue wouldn't even be watched? Why wasn't anyone there? How did he get a ladder there? If the ladder was there, is it always there? Why was the ladder there? Why did the sniper have him in his sight?
That's something to really think about. Why did this sniper just sit there looking at this nigga?
Before he took a shot. How is it?
I said, that's Glenn Beck. Okay, he looked different. Maybe it's the white hair now.
Secret Service has a bodyguard, literal bodyguard, who is a woman that doesn't even reach Trump's nipples. How is it?
You see what I'm saying? Why do you have women on the front line? That bitch ain't ready to die for this shit. That bitch ain't ready to die for this shit.
For over a minute before he took a shot. How is it the Secret Service has a bodyguard, literal bodyguard, who is a woman that doesn't even reach Trump's nipples? How is it that we have a secret?
Yeah, he looked like Colonel Sanders, man. I'm in the mood for some chicken right now as we speak.
Colonel Sanders! Biden is coming back! He's the comeback kid! In the name of Jesus! Biden is coming back, you bitch!
There. Why did the sniper have him in his sights for over a minute before he took a shot? How is it the Secret Service has a bodyguard, literal bodyguard?
This is the Victoria's Secret Service.
Who is a woman that doesn't even reach Trump's nipples? How is it that we have a Secret Service director whose experience is literally guarding 2 liters of squirt and spicy Doritos? Yeah, she's in charge.
This is the problem. Hiring women because they are women. Not because they're the best person for the job, because they are women. That's what Biden does. That's what Biden does. Hire women because they are women, just like Justice Brown Jackson.
Rolling. We've come a long way to Justice Brown Jackson. We came in to celebrate Justice Brown Jackson. We came from the Harriet and Sojourner to Justice Brown Jackson. Ida B. Wells and Dr. King. Justice Brown Jackson. Shirley Chisholm. Justice Brown Jackson. Barbara Jordan and Maxine Waters. Justice Brown Jackson. We came here to celebrate Justice Brown Jackson. A black woman on the Supreme Court. Justice Brown Jackson. A beautiful, intelligent woman. Justice Brown Jackson. Justice. On the Supreme Court.
Joe Biden told the motherfucking world, yeah, I'm going to hire another Supreme Court justice, and it's going to be a woman, a black woman at that. So if you was a man and you was the best person for the job, you know what I'm saying? If you was any other race, you know what I'm saying? It did not matter. Because it was about diversity, equity, and inclusion. This bitch don't even know what a woman is. She can't even define it, and she is one. She's scared to define it because she is one. All of the disagreements that they have amongst the Supreme Court justices, she's always on the opposing end, pushing for bullshit. She's the thorn in their ass over there. So I'm not surprised that Biden put this bitch over the Secret Service.
A woman that doesn't even reach Trump's nipples. How is it that we have a Secret Service director whose experience is literally guarding 2 liters of squirt and spicy Doritos? Yeah, she's in charge of the United States Treasury.
Karen. She's basically head of security for Walmart. She goes from head of security for Pepsi. For Pepsi. Ain't nobody that, listen, I love Pepsi, but I ain't never thought about breaking into anything Pepsi to come steal something. You know, I don't even steal Pepsi out of 7-Eleven. So who wants to really break into Pepsi? Let's cut the shit. You're doing security for the soda company? Loss prevention ass bitch.
Guarding 2 liters of squirt and spicy Doritos. Yeah, she's in charge of.
This is laughable. This is why you will almost die. You got this bitch coming up mapping out the strategy on how to protect the president. Man, this is dangerous.
Of the United States Treasury Secret Service, and her last job was head of security for Pepsi. Do you realize how close we came to?
Oh, you talking about unqualified? Whose dick did she suck? That man. She must have sucked everybody dick at the Diddy party. She must have been at the Diddy party going crazy. Are you nuts, Pepsi? The fucking head of security for Pepsi is guarding the president's life?
That doesn't even reach Trump's nipples. How is it that we have a Secret Service director whose experience is literally guarding 2 liters of squirt and spicy Doritos? Yeah, she's in charge of the United States Treasury Secret Service, and her last job was head of security for Pepsi. Do you realize how close we came to another JFK?
Not even like Hennessy. I could see niggas breaking into Hennessy. You know, kicking down the doors for Remy Martin. You know, Pepsi? Bitch. You know? You go be a police officer first or something. Like, bitch, we're not about to let you secure the president. You didn't just jump. You know, security's nuts. Pervert, you are a pervert. Learn the security's nuts. Pervert. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Pervert. My girl over here hit me talking about she like that bitch you missed song. I bet you do. Otis from Martin show is more qualified. Nigga, Pepsi! Pepsi! I'm about to go get me a Pepsi now too. About to go stop at the store and get a Pepsi. I need a cold Pepsi today. The Secret Service detail Trump had at the RNC yesterday, all tall men looking like they are about that life, ready to crash out. They were on point. Yeah, they definitely had to swap them bitches out. Get them hoes the fuck out of here, man.
Whose experience is literally guarding 2 liters of squirt and spicy Doritos. Yeah, she's in charge of the United States Treasury Secret Service, and her last job was head of security for Pepsi. Do you realize how...
Hold on, man. Don't you tell me no shit like this, man. Don't you tell me no shit like this, man. Don't you tell me, OG, don't you tell me no shit like this. They didn't got a pineapple Pepsi. Don't you tell me they got a pineapple Pepsi. Now I can see why they got security now. Because I'm breaking in for the pineapple Pepsi. The pineapple Pepsi? That shit sounds amazing. That shit sounds amazing. You better be playing, man. You better be playing with me. Bro, they got a pineapple. I'm looking it up. I don't believe you niggas, because sometimes y'all just be in the chat just saying shit, man. Let me see, man. Let me see, man. Get the fuck. But the pineapple Pepsi? Oh, nigga, it's on. It's on. We gotta hurry up and finish this show. It's on. Are you fucking serious? Oh my God. They got them on Amazon. Oh my God. Pineapple Pepsi. Oh my God. Mango? Mango Pepsi? Pervert. If you don't believe in God, something's wrong with you, fam. Pepsi has mango and Pepsi got pineapple now? I'm about to lose it. Pervert. I don't even want to do this show no more. I want a pineapple Pepsi. You niggas know, man. I like Pepsi fresh out the can. What genius? What man of God? What great wizardry would make you develop a pineapple Pepsi? Like your mind is crafted from God himself. Pepsi and pineapple? Pervert. What's up with the black women saying this is staged? They're stupid. What are they defending? Stupidity. Pervert. Oh, a pervert. They are defending stupidity. And they need to shut the fuck up. Period. Oh my God. I'm about to stop and grab some Red Bulls and some pineapple Pepsis. And it's about to be a hell of a week. It's about to be a hell of a week. I appreciate bro for putting me on. I did not know they had a pineapple Pepsi, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And they got all them flavors of Red Bull. I'm getting that cranberry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting that coconut berry, that coconut blueberry. And the regular one. It's about to be lit. Y'all gonna have to pray for me. I'm gonna fuck around and have a heart attack on the live.
How is it that we have a Secret Service director whose experience is literally guarding 2 liters of squirt and spicy Doritos? Yeah, she's in charge of the United States Treasury.
I got to give her a little bit more props now that they got a pineapple Pepsi, because now I can honestly see why somebody might break in and breach, you know, for that recipe. That's a game changer right there.
Secret Service.
Don't tell me they got a Pepsi Peach, man. I'll smack the fuck out of one of you niggas if they got a Pepsi Peach. Bro, I'm about to stop the show. I got to go get... How many flavors they got now that I ain't seen, man? Because I usually just get the cherry or the regular one, man. They got all that Pepsi Zero shit. That shit tastes awful. Don't tell me they got a peach. Don't tell me they got a peach, man. I ain't a fan of no watermelon. But you said pineapple. That sounds crazy. This nigga say pineapple Pepsi and Little Caesars. I'm about to run to the store on y'all ass. Fuck this shit.
And her last job was head of security for Pepsi. Do you realize how close we came to another JFK? If the president hadn't have turned his head at the exact moment, it would have gone into the center of his head. And we'd be a different country today.
Yep. Imagine if the assassination attempt actually went through. Do you know how much anarchy would be going on right now? How many cars would be flipped over? it would have been a fucking bloodbath for real. It'd have been a war. It would have been a war. You all better be glad that he didn't hit him for real. He only hit him in the ear, and he survived this shit. Because if he didn't, boy, oh boy, you thought the George Floyd riots was bad. See, those was niggas and shit going out there being niggas. Now you about to have white folks with sheds and shit and pickup trucks. You know what I'm saying? Some real calculated white folks getting busy. You didn't want that. You don't want that smoke. You're not ready for the wilderness niggas. See, all your toughest gangster ain't ready for the wilderness nigga, man. The wilderness nigga is prepared for this shit. He's got a bunker. You know what a fucking bunker is? He's been building a bunker waiting on this day since his grandfather died in World War II. You're not ready for that. The most you niggas got is a deep freezer. White folks got bunkers. Bunkers and bombs. You're not ready. That's why I be laughing at all of them black power motherfuckers and hoteppers and conscious niggas. So we gonna go to war. We got to fight and fight the privilege. You ain't ready to fight white folks. You don't know how to make a fire. You don't know how to hunt an animal, skin it, drain it, cook it, and turn it into a soup, freeze dry it, and live off the land. You are not ready. You don't even know how to use the motherfucking sun and the moon as a compass. You don't know how. Listen, man. These motherfuckers live amongst grizzly bears. They will fuck you up. Then the white motherfuckers with the drones and shit, man, you're not ready for this shit, man. Sit your South Central LA ass down. Sit your South Side Chi-Town ass down, man. You aim your gun like this, nigga. Break yourself. Yeah, all right. Them motherfuckers. They coming through. Clear. They moving. They getting low. And they hitting accurate. They ain't wasting the bullet. They ain't wasting no bullets. You know what I'm saying? They ain't wasting a goddamn bullet, nigga. Salute to Feel the Funk, man. Yeah, man, you ain't ready, man. That's how you gonna be sounding when you get hit with the crossbow. Motherfuckers gonna be walking around with crossbows, hitting niggas. Fire. Nigga, they gonna be clearing niggas. Run up with that motherfucking woke bullshit with these folks if you want to. Y'all, we are all lucky that ain't happening. It was gonna be blood on the streets. Now, the crazy part about this Secret Service shit is that the police was inside of the building that the shooter was on top of. Ain't that the dumbest shit? He climbed on top of the police staging room and popped off. This how you know that somebody dropped the ball on this shit, man, on purpose.
Tonight, there are fast-moving developments after the assassination attempt. Tonight, remarkable new images here. The alleged gunman seen climbing to the roof just minutes before opening fire at that rally. You can actually hear people in the crowd yelling to an officer, pointing
Now, I still don't know, did he come walking up there with a rifle, or did he already have the rifle already on top of the building ready to go? You know, that hasn't been revealed yet. Because if he was able to walk up there with a fucking rifle, that's definitely an inside job, man. Everybody need to get fired. Everybody need to get fired.
Out. And now we learned that law enforcement was actually using that building as a staging area, and how the gunman climbed onto the roof, the wall outside that building. And ABC's Pierre Thomas tonight with the exclusive interview with the head of the Secret Service and what she's saying now.
Stunning new video tonight showing the moment Donald Trump's would-be assassin climbed onto the roof of that building just 2 minutes before he opened fire.
Yeah, look, there he is.
You can hear bystanders desperately trying to alert police. Authorities now using that video as part of the investigation. And tonight,
you see this motherfucker in broad day. He ain't got on no camo or nothing. He just regular clothes. Just went right up there.
He opened fire.
Yeah, look, there he is.
You can hear bystanders desperately trying to alert police. Authorities now using that video as part of the investigation. And tonight, ABC News has learned that heavily armed local police were stationed inside that building and missed Thomas Crooks climbing up the outside of the building to the roof. The same building was being used as a staging area for local police, according to 2 law enforcement officials. And
whatever police station this is, everybody needs to get fired. Rehire motherfuckers that's trained military style, man. Because this old rinky-dink ass police, mulberry ass police, they probably all out of shape. You know what I'm saying? They not equipped to be fucking law enforcement, especially the veterans such as myself. Appreciate you, motherfucker. We got E. Lim, man, with the 2, man. Appreciate you, nigga.
Butler Township officials are confirming ABC News' reporting that a local police...
Yeah, these motherfuckers are security guards. All they do is write tickets and shit like that. When y'all finally get some real action, this is how you motherfuckers drop the ball.
Police officer climbed up the roof and confronted Brooks moments before the shooting.
The officer grabbed hold of the edge of the building, pulled himself up to be able to look, and according to what he's told me, shooter turned, rifle was pointed at the officer. The officer, defensive move, kind of ducked.
Now, I'm gonna be real. This is what I don't understand. Okay, cool. The officer climbed up the roof, seen the motherfucker, he got the gun pointed at him. The officer should have charged his motherfucking firearm and just did like this and just started shooting at his ass. Just start shooting at his ass. You know what I'm saying? I understand you just got a motherfucking rifle pointing in your face, but these inexperienced ass officers, you know what I'm saying, drop the ball too. We be driving Dodge Chargers, and they have lifted F-250s and crash bars running through everything. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You know, I know motherfucker pointed the rifle at you. You should have just started shooting at his ass and just ran. Got up out of there. Shot him in his ass.
Fell, lost his grip on the building.
Investigators tonight trying to determine whether roof access had been properly locked down. The shooter climbed...
Hold on. What is there to determine whether roof access was properly locked down? It wasn't. Stop wasting your time with that. It wasn't properly locked down because a motherfucker who plays video games all day and watches Dragon Ball Z and shit and jacks off was able to motherfucking climb the roof. So obviously it wasn't locked down properly. We could end the hours of investigating that. We can stop wasting time with that. The roof was not properly guarded. We understand. Why, Jap? Why? Because the frailest, most nerdiest, geekiest motherfucker on earth was able to just get up there with a gun. So no, it wasn't locked down properly, dumbasses. Don't feed us that bullshit. Some things are just fucking obvious.
Seemingly unimpeded, about 400 feet from the stage, with a direct line of sight on the former president.
Take a look at what happened.
Washington lawmakers demanding answers, calling on the Secret Service.
I'm saying like a centimeter. What if it just chipped off a... Like, bruh, the man got lucky, man.
Director to appear before Congress. We sat down with Director Kim Cheadle today for an exclusive interview.
This bitch. Get her the fuck out of here! This is what diversity, equity, and inclusion gets you. A Butch Karen from Pepsi in charge of guarding the lives of our former presidents. This hoe must go.
What was your reaction when you saw the events unfold on Saturday?
Shock, and then concern, obviously, for the former president. This is an event that should have never happened.
Who is most responsible for this happening?
Y'all motherfuckers. Where was the drone? Where was the drone, Joan? We got 500 people in my room, man. I need my like button hit, man. Come on, man. Come on. Hold on, man. I got to download this. I want y'all to see this shit too. Somebody just did a whole, like, science. Hold on. How can I say this, man? It's like a whole computerized digital map out of the shot. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I just downloaded it. Popped up on my Instagram, man. Salute to Instagram, man. Y'all niggas putting that shit up there, man. You don't want white heat. I live in the mountains of South Dakota. They will tag you before you know that they are there from the other mountain with the 308. They took deer last year. Who's that? Pimped out platypus. Appreciate you, fam. Let me see. Let me download this shit now. Y'all gotta see this shit. This is crazy, man. There's so many developments coming out. It's ridiculous, man. There's so many new developments coming out with this shit, man. But we got the fucking leader of Pepsi. I'm the head of security for Pepsi. The head of security for Pepsi. Bitch. Pepsi ain't obey your thirst, ain't it? That's ain't obey your thirst Sprite. That's Coca-Cola. What Pepsi got? 7-Up? 7-Up is tough too, man. I like 7-Up. 7-Up is tough. Tough! Yeah, I would imagine the Biden administration hired this bitch for diversity. We have got to empower our women. Okay, this is the results you get.
About 400 feet from the stage, with a direct line of sight on the former president.
Take a look at what happened.
Washington lawmakers demanding answers, calling on the Secret Service director to appear before Congress. We sat down with Director Kim Cheadle today for an exclusive interview.
What was your reaction when you saw the events unfold on Saturday?
shock and then concern, obviously, for the former president. This is an event that should have never happened.
Who is most responsible for this happening?
What I would say is that the Secret Service is responsible for the protection of the former president.
So the buck stops with you?
Yes, the buck stops with you, Karen. You look like just pearly things in the Pilgrim's mother. You see what happens when you let a bitch lead? People will bleed. Pervert. You are a pervert. Don't she look like what just stealing things is going to end up looking like? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. No, Jap, you're going too far. Tell me I'm lying. She don't look like the Pilgrim. She don't look like the Pilgrim.
Answers, calling on the Secret Service director to appear before Congress. We sat down with Director Kim Cheadle today for an exclusive interview.
What was your reaction when you saw the events unfold on Saturday?
Shock and then concern, obviously, for the former president. This is an event that should have.
Big old Tubo, you're lying. My wife is pretty than that old woman, Minister Jap. My wife is pretty. Okay? Just Pelly thinks it's pretty. She is with the Pilgrim Police. Okay? The Victoria Secret Service. Okay? Okay? You need not talk bad about her. She is a pilgrim. Pilgrims are very religious. Very religious. I am going to sow my royal oats with just politics. You niggas is stupid, man. You niggas are stupid. Yes, I am not FBA. I am not a waffle-covered nigga. I am a Nigerian. I am not a waffle-colored nigga. I am not the color of butterscotch. I am a real black man. You are imitation. You diluted. You diluted. You are diluted. Me and Jess Pelletines will build a life together, and you will be jealous forever. Oh,
I love my Africans. I love my Africans. I'm gonna get my African citizenship.
Go ahead, white folks.
This is ridiculous. If you guys are just gonna be rude, I'm just gonna, I'm out. If you're just gonna be rude, I have pilgrim heritage and it's just pilgrim privilege, and you guys just,
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Never happened.
Who is most responsible for this happening?
What I would say is that the Secret Service is responsible for the protection of the former president.
So the buck stops with you?
The buck stops with me. I am the director of the Secret Service. It was unacceptable, and it's something that shouldn't happen again.
The president and home.
Look at all them bitches he got around him. He got some men over there, but the bitch was behind her, scared as hell. She didn't even cover the president. She was just standing there and ducked down. We seen the pictures.
When you saw the events unfold on Saturday.
Oh, man. Y'all, hey, man, feel free to super chat all your Pearl jokes. They will be read. All your pilgrim jokes, hit the super chat. They will be read. Pearl look like Jane Goodall. Goodall, I don't know who that is, with her monkeys. I got to look that up. Let me see who that is. You know, I'm not astute with all my white folks, man. I gotta step my game up and start learning my white folks real well, man. You know, white woman is God. God damn, this bitch is ugly. Oh, I know who this lady is. This lady be living with chimps and shit. Is this the lady that taught the motherfucking chimps how to talk, do sign language and shit? Yeah, she do look like that. She do look like that. Here go Tubu, man. I'm finna roast his ass again. Finna roast his ass again. What'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say? Please, guys, stop making fun of my wife. Keep her name out of your mouth. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth. You FBA niggas always think you are better than us. We are the originals. We are from Africa for real. You don't even know who you are. I know my tribe. I will knock the fufu out of your ass. I will kick jollof rice into your nuts. I eat raw goat for breakfast. There is no way I will take disrespect of my wife. She makes me happy, she brings me happiness, and she brings me green card. She brings me a green card, and I live with her family. They have embraced me. I have truly have been embraced. It is you niggas. It is you waffle-colored, diluted, cinnamon-flavored niggas. I don't like. No. I don't like.
In the name of Jesus. You've been there for how long?
I'm not a witch. I'm a witch for Jesus.
You are what?
My own witch is for Jesus. I don't use.
You are a foul devil. Do you know who you are talking to? Foul devil. Where are you from?
I'm from Imo State.
When did you join witchcraft?
I'm not a witch.
Who are you?
But I'm witch for Jesus.
Jesus has no witches. You are a devil. You are not set for deliverance and you are free to go to hell. When did you get in there?
I'm not a witch, but I used to dream that I was with them.
Every one of you that is on this front that speaks a lie, you are cut down. Cut down. Where are you from?
I'm from Jos.
When did you begin?
I used to always think about sexual things.
Father, in the name of Jesus.
Minister Jap, I will give you one last warning. Do not disrespect just politicians. She gives me grace. She gives me a place. She has a beautiful face. Yes, she is a pilgrim in a daishiki. She is with me and I am with her. How dare you disrespect? This is your final warning. Going forward, you shall be cut down. You will be cut down. You waffle-colored nigger, you will be cut down. You Timberland suede-colored nigger, you will be cut down. Man, they got this bitch over here guarding the president. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Look at the bitch over here ducking, hiding like a bitch. She ain't ready for this real smoke. They ain't ready for the real smoke.
Calling on the Secret Service director to appear before Congress. We sat down with Director Kim.
Oh my God. When she has to appear before Congress, it's about to be lit. Do not let Matt Gaetz get the mic. Marjorie Taylor Greene is going, don't let her get the mic. This lady is not going to survive that. You got to follow politics to know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Fam. Who are John Kennedy? John Kennedy's going to cook. Are you serious? That shit is going to be lit. That shit is going to be lit. Just those three people. I'm there for those three people. Jim Jordan. But Matt Gaetz, John Kennedy, and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Whoa. When she bring her ass up there with a folder trying to go through the what? They about to light her ass up. You thought how they did the motherfuckers who was representing Hunter Ron Paul. Oh my God, that's gonna be fucking crazy. That's going to be fucking crazy. And I can't forget Ted Cruz. This bitch. Shit. You should resign. Ted Cruz is going to get loose. Ted Cruz is going to get loose. Are you serious? Pearl looks like that buff lady, size lady named Verscosa. Jim Carrey is playing in Living Color. Yeah. Yeah, she do. She look like Jim Carrey. She look like Jim Carrey with the big shoulders and the little titties. She look like Jim Carrey, Joe. How do you say that? Viscosa? Viscosa? Verscosa? I forgot the name of that character, but yeah, that was crazy. That was nasty work, them little ponytails. And big ass shoulders. Yeah, she's shaped like Gumby.
Cheadle today for an exclusive interview.
What was your reaction when you saw the events unfold on Saturday?
Shock, and then concern, obviously, for the former president. This is an event that should have never happened.
Who is most responsible for this happening?
What I would say is that the Secret Service is responsible for the protection of the former president.
So the buck stops with you?
The buck stops with me. I am the director of the Secret Service. It was unacceptable, and it's something that shouldn't happen again.
The president and Homeland Security Secretary said today they had 100% confidence in you, but there are some members of Congress calling on you to resign.
I appreciate the Secretary's comments, and we're...
Yeah, a lot of people want her to resign. There's a lot of people. I got a couple of videos about people, you know what I'm saying, calling for her resignation. Bitch, go back to Pepsi. Go back to Pepsi. Vera DeMilo. Okay, that's who it was. Vera DeMilo. Vera Scotia. Y'all motherfuckers kill me with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Vera DeMilo.
We're going to continue to be transparent and communicate with people.
Absolutely.
I do plan to stay on.
Director Cheadle says she will not wait on an independent review of the security.
What is with Biden and the Biden administration when they fuck up? They still just I'm gonna still stay on. I'm gonna still keep the job. You don't need to be working doing this shit, man. You're not good at it, man. You can see it hurt her to take accountability. Yep, that's a woman. That's what you get when you hire women. Excuses. excuses.
The President and Homeland Security Secretary said today they had 100% confidence in you, but there are some members of Congress calling on you to resign.
I appreciate the Secretary's comments, and we're going to continue to be transparent and communicate with people.
This is the Victoria's Secret Service, man. Shopping mall security, man. Shopping mall security.
Plan to stay on, absolutely.
I do plan to stay on.
Director Cheadle says she will not wait on an independent.
They say Pearl Vladi Divac knows having ass. Damn.
Review of the security failure. She says she plans to make immediate changes. We learned today she's already expanded the tactical or SWAT support for former President Trump. David?
Pierre Thomas here in Milwaukee with us. Pierre, thank you.
Yeah, man. They calling for her resignation. She got to go, man. She got to go, man. But the shooters was inside the damn building, my nigga. You know, shooter point the rifle at the officers. You know, it's a lot of developments coming in, but the Secret Service dropped the ball, man. You cannot be led by a bitch. Even if there's good men over there, the bitch is still the leader, and she's giving out the wrong instructions.
On the investigation now into the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. Questions remain about how the gunman was able to get within shooting distance of the stage at that campaign rally.
Because a bitch was the motherfucking leader of the motherfucking operation, and the bitch dropped the ball because the bitch don't know what she's doing because she's a bitch.
Shut the fuck up!
That's why.
In Western Pennsylvania, CBS News reporter Scott McFarland was there when the shots were fired, and he's still there.
If you were running for president, ladies in the room, I'm gonna be real with y'all, and you need to be real with us. If you was running for president, do you want a bunch of bitches on your detail led by bitches? Do you feel that your life is safe when you call a female police officer to the scene? You surrounded by a pack of gangbangers, you know what I'm saying, and sex offenders, and a bitch named motherfucking LaQuanda comes to the scene with her partner, Taisha. Do you think that your life, you think that they gonna risk their life for you? They got their hair done, nails done. You think that they gonna die for you today and it's Friday? You hoes need to get real. Do you feel comfortable with hoes defending the country? I don't. I don't feel safe. When has a bitch ever made you feel safe? Oh, I'm safe. My bitch is here. Oh. Thank God my bitch is here. Man, I feel safe. I called 911 and 2 bitches showed up with weaves. Oh, thank you, officer. Thank you. Never in your life. Female cops are a joke. Females in the military are a fucking joke. Even the gay ones. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke. Please, ladies. Please, ladies. Just deal with the inner intelligence and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something to that degree. You know, do the paperwork or something. But get out the field. Get out the field when shit gets real. Please. Please. You don't want to bust your BBL, you know what I'm saying, trying to save a life. You're not with that shit, please. Yeah. Just like Marshawn Lynch say, man, yeah, is your man here? Is there a man to talk to? Because, bitch, you know, stop it, man. It's a joke.
With some reaction from the community.
It's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old.
Just minutes into former President Trump's speech in Butler, Pennsylvania Saturday, the unthinkable happened.
Sources say the shooter got off 6 to 8 rounds with his AR-style 5.56 semi-automatic rifle. Trump says he was hit.
A 5.56 semi-auto, and he got off 8 rounds. Somebody really dropped the ball.
In the right ear by a bullet, while 2 people were injured and 1 was killed. Within seconds, Secret Service counter-snipers shot and killed the gunman.
It's still very surreal. Like, it's hard to believe.
I'm saying they move so slow. It leads you to believe that somebody was in on this shit, man.
Believe that it happened.
I just freaked. I just I have tears now.
Sources confirmed to CBS News police were alerted to a suspicious person spotted outside the security perimeter as rally-goers were filing into the event. Officers briefly lost track of him before he reappeared on the roof of a nearby building. The local sheriff confirmed an armed municipal officer was hoisted onto the...
Do you know, like, any other person, your average civilian, would be like, man, they would be shook up and scared to go out in public, and this man's still going out in public, shaking hands and shit. This man is fearless, man. Trump is willing to die for this shit. Trump is willing to die for this shit, man. He got my vote. I don't give a fuck nothing about nobody say. He's willing to die for this shit. Joe Biden ain't. Joe Biden is not, man. Straight up. If this was happening to Joe Biden, there would be no more public appearances with the president ever, indefinitely. All public appearances will be canceled indefinitely.
building, but fell off when the shooter pointed his rifle in the officer's direction. Onto the roof of that building, but fell off him before he reappeared on the roof of a nearby building. The local sheriff confirmed an armed municipal officer was hoisted onto the roof of that building, but fell off when the shooter pointed his rifle in the officer's direction.
He fell off the building. See, man, he should have been radioing. Shoot on the roof, shoot on the roof. Like, bro, they took entirely too long to pop his ass.
When police say the gunman turned around and opened fire into the crowd. Some attendees, like Linda Green, feel security should have been much tighter.
Are you thinking I need some wrong?
Right. I was like, why weren't they on that guy?
The two other people injured in the shooting, 57-year-old David Dutch and 74-year-old James Copenhaver, are now in stable condition. The one crowd member who died...
Okay, that's good. They is stable now. It was in critical at first, when they first started reporting it.
Died has been identified as former firefighter Corey Comparator. His wife said he died shielding his family from harm.
He was...
Damn! Fuck Amanda Seals and fuck Destiny and fuck anybody on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, who's saying that that Trump should have got hit and this shit is fake and all this shit, you uncompassionate motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with the blue because I used to be one, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely respect the profession. You motherfuckers won't fight a traffic ticket. You won't fight a code. You won't fight for your rights, motherfucker. You're weak. You're spineless. You know what I'm saying? Take your ass to Starbucks and tweet your ass to death. Because ain't no woman gonna die for her family. That's what men do. I don't care what color they are. That's a man. That's the role of a man. It could have been the wife or the kids. I'd rather it be me. That's a man. You weak, broke, rich niggas don't get that.
One that in the drop of a hat would help anyone. Just wonderful man.
The FBI has identified the shooter as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Investigators say they found rudimentary bomb materials at his home and in his vehicle, and a suspected triggering mechanism in his possession. Investigators have not yet uncovered a motive. So far, they believe he acted alone. Scott McFarland.
Like, look at this. I would be so mad if I was Trump. This is who shot me? If I was Trump, I'd be like, man, I'm putting the FBI on all geeks. We want counterintelligence at GameStop immediately. Immediately. I'm sending agents to Comic-Con every year immediately. You know? I'm hollering at Microsoft. I need in on all of these chat rooms and these gamers immediately. What are they talking about? What are they plotting? We got to have counterintelligence on these motherfuckers.
CBS News, Butler, Pennsylvania.
All them online PC gaming nerds. We're on high alert for you perverts. Perverts. Definitely putting Homeland Security on destiny, man. And all his biggest supporters, nigga. To protect the country. You know? Flex say, Jap, the Secret Service director, said 30% of it is women. Man, fire them motherfuckers, man. Make that shit 5% women. And them the hoes in the office. Them the hoes in the office. Bringing the paperwork and the coffee. Keeping this shit real. I'm keeping this shit real today, man. You know? Keeping this shit real today, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Shit is nuts, man. You know? Shit is nuts, man. We live in the chat, man. Live in the church. We're going to take a short break, man, and get to this motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about how the Secret Service failed. We're going to break this shit down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women are to blame. I'm sorry, ladies. Time to take accountability for your sisters. It's time to take accountability for your sisters. But for now, you can put my balls in your jaw.
Disrespectful music. Disrespect fun music. Midi West. She wanna be my private dancer. Stripper anther, baby. My private deep throater. Let's go.
Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws. Balls in your jaws. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws. Balls in your jaws. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Girl, you got a long tongue. You can't go wrong. When you see me, you say I turn you on. Always say, if I get a chance, I'm gonna satisfy your needs. I don't got no problem getting on my knees. I don't got no problem, I'm your freak. I don't got no problem getting on my knees. I don't got no problem, I'm your freak. Talking about how she gonna swipe me. She said she just loves swallowing my baby. She started doing me inside my Mercedes. She love going up and down. She keep making that sound. Licking it, swallow it, goggle it. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws, balls in your jaws. Your can I? Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws, balls in your jaws. Can I? Can I? Girl, now you in my womb. You're not gonna make me come too soon. Cause I'm gonna make you take your time. Yeah, you keep going up and down. So sloppy. Making that sound. So sloppy. Keep going up and down. So sloppy. Keep making that sound. So sloppy. Head game so vicious. When she come up, she look me in my face. Delicious. She say she in love with me. Doing those things so lovely. I feel so relaxed. She keep me coming back to back. Don't get it twisted, I'll bring her back. Don't get it twisted, I'll make her come back. Balls in your jaws, your jaws, balls in your jaws, your jaws. Can I put my balls in your jaws, your jaws, balls in your jaws? Can I?
Can I? You know, balls in your jaws, your jaws. Can I? Can I? Hey, shout out to Idi Amin. You're actually the second sponsor of the day, but we appreciate you. He wants to be the first. Nigga, you got to beat these niggas to the punch. Who was the first one? Who was the first one that hit us with? Came through balling. It was the pimped out platypus. He came through. Salute to both of y'all, man. Again, man, it's a fan funded show, so the fans fund this show. So we can keep this bitch on the road. Women in the Secret Service. What a joke! What a joke! How can you feel safe with a bitch? You wouldn't call a bitch now. Bitches ain't even good police. They get fucked up. You get fucked up. Feminists. This is what you get when you want to be empowering women and the equality and gender. Girls can do it too. Bullshit. I won't bet. Will you bet your life on a bitch? I need to know from the chat right now. Would you bet your life on a bitch? Ladies, would you bet your life on a bitch? just like there are certain jobs that women will never hire a man to do, there should be certain jobs that we should never hire women to do. Women would never hire no man, no grown man, to be a nanny. Not even a gay one. Notice that. You ain't seen no grown man that's babysitters. They don't even let teenage boys babysit kids. So, oh, you're being biased. Nah, man, I'm being real. This is a critical job that is man work. You think Russia is hiring a bunch of bitches to protect Putin? You really think that? Are you crazy? Yeah, they barely let a man be a kindergarten teacher. There's certain jobs that are for women, period. Point blank, period. Y'all are crazy. Women in the Secret Service. You guys are lunatics. Guys are lunatics. Let's go.
They're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030, and even
30% women recruits. Recruiting these hoes? Recruiting the bitch? They're looking for bitches.
To expand hiring, they're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030.
This is that DEI shit. It need to be DIE, because you might fucking die with these people trying to do this shit. Fuck this. Fuck this.
To expand hiring, they're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030, and even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to train with agents.
See, this is what's protecting the president. They brought out the YouTuber. Come on, fam. To come train with the agents. You know, like this is a ride along with the, you know, like this is like when you put the kids, when the kids get to come to the fire station, to come to the firehouse and, you know, take a picture in front of the rig with the hat on and the coat. Stop it, bitch.
Even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to train with agents.
If women were so good at protecting and doing law enforcement, I would love to see an all-woman police department. And I want to see how the crime is handled in their areas. Real talk. Real talk, man.
To expand hiring, they're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030, and even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to train with agents.
But I'm very conscious as I sit in this chair now of making sure that we need to attract diverse candidates and ensure that
attract diverse candidates. It's all about diversity, diversity, diversity. Instead of just getting the right motherfuckers for the job, man. Hire all Navy SEALs and Marines and fucking warriors, man. Jap, the governor of Maine, is actively trying to recruit women for construction work. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with him? I kid you not. They're forcing equality. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Shout out to James Sharp, man. And shout out to James coming through with the $2 on the Cash App, man. Don't think I don't see you when I see you.
we are developing and giving opportunities to everybody in our workforce, and particularly women.
That workforce will be pivotal for the 2024 campaign season, which for the first time includes a former president who already has lifetime protection. Agents were...
You call that lifetime protection? These bitches? Hell no. Well, my brother, who is this? Who is this to say this, man? Prince J, man, say women are the worst police officers and soldiers. Because they fucking women at the end of the day. They get a period and they complain. And they fold under pressure.
2030, and even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to train with agents.
But I'm very conscious as I sit in this chair now of making sure that we need to attract.
Look at this pilgrim, man. Get her out of here, man. Get her out of here. She looked like the bitch from Oz. Remember the CEO who was fucking the Irish dude. I forgot her name. She was a nut. She looked like that bitch from Oz. Y'all ain't, a lot of y'all ain't had cable. My bad. I was kind of privileged. I had cable. Y'all don't remember. I had cable. I had HBO, man. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. I ain't mean to trigger, you know, the trauma of you not having cable and shit, man. I apologize for that. But yeah, I had cable, bro. I had cable.
Attract diverse candidates and ensure that we are developing and giving opportunities to everybody in our workforce.
Didn't I tell you the white woman is the most powerful force out here? She's getting jobs that she don't even qualify for. This bitch worked for Pepsi. Pepsi.
Now of making sure that we need to attract diverse candidates and ensure that we are developing and giving opportunities to everybody in our workforce, and particularly women.
That workforce will be pivotal for the 2024 campaign season, which for the first time includes a former president who already has lifetime. Agents were there when Donald Trump was arraigned in New York.
We were able to work out the details ahead of time of how that particular day was going to go, but we will always ensure the safety of all of our protectees that we have.
The service has a zero-fail mission. Mission officers are.
She was this close to but I consider it a failure because he got hit. We should try the all-female police department in D.C. first. I'm sure it would go swell. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Give that shit a try. Since it's about equality.
But we will always ensure the safety of all of our protectees that we have.
The service has a zero-fail mission. Mission officers are training to uphold, pretending the famous address in America.
Yeah, these motherfuckers with all this diversity shit, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you who's really mad. The people who are really mad are the veterans and a lot of the SWAT team type of cops. You know what I'm saying? And the military. The military people are pissed. They are breaking this shit down to the molecule. And they're very vocal about this shit.
Just continue where you left off on the reaction here.
So again, open security questions right now. And this is why, again, I think the Secret Service, the PR, Anthony Guglielmi, has to be very careful about what they put out. You know, he says in his X post, and you can read it yourself, you don't need to hear it from me, that they deployed these extra resources and technology. Okay, well, which ones? You're telling me the best technology you have was deployed and you missed a shooter 130 yards? Say it was 200 yards. The Secret Service CS team, Pete, the counter sniper teams, and I'm not sure those two guys are Secret Service. We have to remember that we don't always, when we go to New York sometimes.
Yeah, I think those are police officers, though. You know what I'm saying? These guys are inexperienced because they never really got any experience. They just got training. They didn't get experience, they got training. Said, yeah, you right, Minister Jap. I'm a soldier and I'm pissed. Salute to the pimped out platypus, man. Yeah, man. Dog, this is a, you know, this is a big ball drop right here, man. And, you know, it's making people question even our military and shit like that. Like, man, y'all got these hoes as leaders. you know what I'm saying, in the military and shit. What's going to happen when it gets real? Diversity and equity don't matter when the shots get to firing.
With high-level protectees, we'll use NYPD ESU counter snipers. So I'm not really sure either way, they'd still be briefed in. The question we have to ask is, if that's the best technology we have, and we had a CS team up there with a shooter that, you know, we're trained out to 1,000 yards in the Secret Service with the counter sniper team. How did they miss someone at most, you know, 1/5 of the way there? It doesn't make any sense. And even worse.
Yeah, they didn't really secure that perimeter well, man. You know, he snuck in that shit literally like how kids sneak into Lollapalooza. Y'all ever seen the kids sneak into Lollapalooza? With little or no effort. That border is like getting into Lollapalooza. You know?
It's broad daylight on a white roof. So, again, open questions here. Was there forward-looking infrared deployed? Was there aerial support, drones, helicopters? You know, something happened too. If you go back and listen to the audio, I want you to listen to this after I get off here. When Donald Trump, after this tragic thing happens, you'll see the Secret Service agents.
I can understand it. Let's say if the dude was there before they got there and he was camped out on the roof and then just woke up and got busy. But this motherfucker, y'all watch him climbing up this motherfucker. Like, y'all truly are in on this shit, man. Somebody's in on this shit, man, and wanted this to happen.
And by the way, I know some of those guys personally. It takes a lot to run into bullets, divorcing the security failure. So at least they did that part.
I think he used to be Secret Service. He used to be Secret Service. This guy, he'd be on Fox all the time. Don DeBongo or something like that.
You know, correctly, and they knew what they were doing after the security absolutely failed.
Because he's got a show. I'll be watching this show sometimes. I know I'm subscribed to him. You know what I'm saying? He pops up on my feed.
But you're going to hear something if you listen closely. Yeah,
Dan DeBango, whatever the hell his name is.
Guys mentions Hawkeye on the scene. He's talking about those two, the black BDU with the tactical gear CAT element, that two-man CAT element. That stands for Counter Assault Team. That's a Secret Service Special Weapons Team, equivalent to our SWAT. So they're there. They all deployed and did what had to be. That the bunting around the front of the stage is probably a
Dan Bongino. Okay, I was close, motherfucker. Y'all ain't gotta cook. Y'all ain't gotta cook. I was close. Bongino. Whatever that means. What race is he? He's a waffle colored Negro. It appears to be.
Donald Trump knew to duck. I mean, most people would. He saved his own life. That's just a fact. The evacuation did not go right. I mean, the rule with the Secret Service is cover the protectee and evacuate. The other rule is maximum to the protectee, minimum to the problem. Why minimum to the problem? Because you don't know that's the only problem. It could be a distraction. There could be another person in the crowd. So if you don't jump on the protectee, you could be looking at multiple shooters. So at least that part, the guys there, you know, stepped up there. But the failure here is absolutely catastrophic. And I got to tell you, the Secret Service should be very careful. I can tell you and absolutely confirm from the horse's mouth, from multiple people, not just one. And I saw Congressman Waltz text this out before on X. There have been repeated requests to increase the security footprint around not just the residences of Donald Trump, but the body itself. And they have been rebuffed. Like I said,
they need to triple. They need to triple the coverage on him, man. Triple the coverage.
I can tell you actual quotes.
You know what I'm saying? Take some of Biden's people. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody thinking about him. They know Biden he gonna roll over and croak. Take some of Biden's people, man.
Secret Service directors completely failed and candidly should resign.
Look at this. See, look at this Andy Milonakis ass bitch. All of these bitches protecting them by the car and shit. We don't need you hoes, man. Y'all hoes ain't gonna do shit when it kick off. That was the main bitch right here. This was the main bitch that didn't cover his body. She just covered herself. She got on the ground.
Today, Kim Cheadle has failed Donald Trump and honestly failed Joe Biden too. He's the president right now. Where's the DHS secretary? I mean, this is, you're blaming it on manpower? So just to be clear, we're a $4 trillion United States government and we can't fork over enough money to keep our people alive? And then you're sending out tweets like, oh, this is the best technology we have. Really? To let a sniper 150 yards away from the potential next president shoot a piece of his ear off? Pfft, that's your victory lap? Give me a break, man.
Dan, I mean, you bring up so many.
We all want the director to step down, man. I do too, man. She got to go. That hoe got to.
Amazing points. And I just don't even know where to begin except to ask you, why would the Secret Service not beef up more security for the man who is most likely to be assassinated in the entire world? Why would they not deploy more resources? Why weren't there drones?
Because they want him to die. That's why they didn't deploy the drones and everything else that they needed. Because they don't care.
Over. Is it that this woman?
They tried to take the Secret Service away from Trump. It's the first president they ever did that with. They in there trying to get his security detail taken away. So you're not going to tell me that the Democrats are not plotting on trying to get him up out of here.
Kimberly Cheadle, the director, is incompetent. Could there be something else there? What is happening? Is it DEI? What's going on?
It's DEI. And she's incompetent. All of the above.
Well, you know, Rachel, it's my job, if I'm going to give an opinion, to back it up. You know, opinions are like holes, right? Everybody has one. The difference between one opinion over the other in a courtroom and anywhere else is, can you back it up? I want everyone at home, go on your phone or computer now, and I want you to look up U.S. Secret Service, red ties, Donald Trump. Yeah, read it. The Secret Service was more concerned about protective agents around Donald Trump. If you think I'm making this up, go to a left-wing search engine if you think I'm biased. Go to Scroogle and put it, oh, you're reading a story right now. They were more concerned about the color of the Secret Service agents' ties around Donald Trump, given the perception that a red tie was somehow, I've got red ties. I'm a Republican. It has nothing to do with it. I just like red ties. They go nice with white shirts. That's an actual, oh, you see it right now. I'm not crazy. This is what the Secret Service was concerned about.
This is the dumb shit, man. We got to get Biden up out of there, man. Worried about red ties? Red ties? Yeah, that's that bitch. That's that bitch. She wants to coordinate.
They put out, 1,000 tweets about all of this DEI stuff. Do I know that's related here? I don't. I'm just saying, like, one job and only one job. Your job is keep the body alive, no matter what. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Jill Biden, the president of Djibouti, it doesn't matter. That is your job. They absolutely, resolutely, 100% failed. Not a single excuse should be made. Not a single excuse should be attempted.
And I think personally, Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying, he played it down for the public. I want to thank the Secret Service for doing a good job and blah, blah, blah. In private, he let loose on their ass. You can only imagine what he's saying in private to them motherfuckers when the cameras ain't rolling. The phone calls that he's making. The earful that that director got. We got the nice politically correct response in the public. but they definitely got that work.
This should be the subject of congressional hearings and investigations.
Yeah, that's a big thing. The Secret Service can no longer be trusted at this point.
Because if they can't do this, and this is the bad, then folks, there's no purpose anymore. This isn't the agency I grew up in. It's not. I spent 12 years of my life there, and I'm telling you, I know some of those guys personally.
That's why I'm listening to him, because he spent 12 years of his life risking his life. Because that's part of the job too. You have got to be willing to die for this. Don't want this job. Don't take this job if you're not willing to die. Your life is on the line every day. That's why I do not understand these women. And it shows when the shit kicked off, she showed her heart's not in it. All she did was duck down and save her damn self.
These are good men and women. But this was an apocalyptic security failure. And don't ever forget, an uneventful failure is never a success. And the fact that Donald Trump didn't die yesterday is no reason for anybody to take some kind of victory lap. And before we start sending out plaudits, we better look and do a hot wash on this and find out exactly how abysmal this security plan was.
Well, uniquely, because you also have unique experience, uniquely, you've been able to tell us today that the failure is on both the ground level and the immediate reaction, the advanced level, and seeing what could potentially be the problem, and at the organizational level in what kind of resources were given to Donald Trump over time. And as we said, you have the experience to know. Dan Bongino.
Dan Bongino. Okay, nigga. What is he, black and Italian or something? He looked like a waffle-colored nigga. Y'all keep saying how the Nation of Islam. Nation of Islam don't have guns, brother. This is a different level. They don't have guns. They are not trained with weapons. They don't deal with weapons. It's not going to work out well. It's not going to work out well at all. But yeah, man. People are calling for the director to step down, man, and she needs to go. She's got to go. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till she has to speak before Congress. This is going to be crazy.
I'm told is approximately 120 yards. Is that about right?
That's about right.
So you're a former Army sniper. Am I categorizing that?
This is Charlie Kirk talking to a former Army sniper. Who is this representative? I think he's from Florida. Let me see. I gotta zoom in. God damn it, I still can't see. If y'all can see that, let me know. I can't see it. The print is too small.
From here to the Trade Hotel, I'm told is approximately 120 yards. Is that about right?
That's about right.
So you're a former Army sniper. Am I categorizing that correctly?
I was a former 82nd and part of the Joint Special Operations Command. I was a former leader of a Department of State team.
Okay, so a lot of experience. How tough is that shot if you were to go right up there to here?
Look, I want to understand the fact that I can take anyone out of this audience right now who's pull a rifle out of your standard Walmart that is not a manufactured rifle for a sniper capability. And with
he said you can get any rifle. Yeah, he can get anybody from the audience and a Walmart rifle. Listen to what he's talking about.
Look, I want to understand the fact that I can take anyone out of this audience right now who's never picked up a rifle, pull a rifle out of your standard Walmart that is not a manufactured rifle for a sniper capability, and within 10 minutes, I can make that 9 out of 10 times for a person who's never picked up a rifle. This is how simplistic that actual shot is, and why I say about the divine intervention and the fact of how lucky a millisecond and a millimeter would have changed the outcome of this. But this critical failure, this massive...
He say 9 out of 10, you could hit him. That's crazy. They wanted him in jail so they could do it there and cover it up. So they wanted him in jail so they could do it there and cover it up. That'd be a possibility. You talk about Epstein in them. I don't know if they could have Epstein in them with Secret Service in the jails. Just not gonna happen. You can't put him in jail. He needs Secret Service.
Walmart that is not a manufactured rifle for a sniper capability, and within 10 minutes I can make that 9 out of 10 times for a person. This is how simplistic that actual shot is, and why I say about the divine intervention and the fact of how lucky a millisecond and a millimeter would have changed the outcome of this. But this critical failure, this malice negligence, this dereliction of duty, at a minimum, Cheeto needs to resign. If not, I'm going to utilize the Homan rule to take her salary down to $1 and ask her to leave. I text Speaker Johnson today.
This motherfucker means business. They trying to get her to leave. He trying to knock her salary down to $1. You know what I'm saying? To force her to leave.
The fact of how lucky a millisecond and a millimeter would have changed the outcome of this. But this critical failure, this malice negligence, this dereliction of duty, at a minimum, Cheeto needs to resign. If not, I'm going to utilize the Homan rule to take her salary down to $1 and ask her to leave. I text Speaker Johnson today, and I said, I want to a J-13 commission. I want a full investigation away from the FBI, who is the corrupt deep state, who has continued to try and violate our rights and liberties, who violated it 287,000 times, utilizing FISA as their excuse. I want a proper investigation. The J-13, talk about dangerous rhetoric. They tried to go ahead and imprison and vilify President Trump over J6 when he said, go home peacefully. You have President Biden who said, it's time to put a bullseye on Trump. That's now not.
Everything he's saying is true. Biden said we're putting a bullseye on Trump. They have been sending out subtle smoke signals to people like this gamer to come out here and kill, try to assassinate Trump.
Incitement of violence, that doesn't deserve a J-13 select commission to go after the exact same things. Look, stop playing defense. Movement. We have to understand that we almost lost the president of the United States. You don't come any closer to death, but his reaction should basically empower every single American. Look, he didn't rise in cowardice fear. He rose in defiance. And this is a man who doesn't need this job. This is a man who says,
thank you. How many times I keep telling y'all he don't need this job and he's doing it for free? The fuck, he wiped his ass with $400,000.
I'm not, they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way. He's willing to take a bullet because he believes in. When he says fight, 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 that's fight for our liberties. That's fight for our rights. That's fight for our Constitution.
Fight for free speech. Trump is a G, man. Now, I found this video, and it shows a diagram of how close Trump was to getting actually his scalp blown off. Take a look at this.
Look what happened.
So this is they're showing a trajectory of the bullet.
Take a look what happened.
That's how close he was to getting his head blew off. This is the angle he was standing at right there. He turned.
Take a look what happened.
2 bullets. You're talking about luck. This is luck like a motherfucker.
Take a look what happened.
That's 3 shots that went off. So tell Amanda Seals to eat a dick. Tell Amanda Seals to eat a dick. Eat a dizzy in your fizzies. Fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy, man. This is beyond, man, this is history right here, man. A lot of things gonna change, man. There's gonna be a lot of changes being made because of this situation. Democrats are scared right now. And you got a lot of Democrats that's gonna be trying to get on Trump's good side right now. A lot of people gonna be trying to get on his good side because they know he's going to win. These motherfuckers want a job. A lot of people getting fired, man. The swamp will be drained.
Secret Service agent Jeff James joins us now. Jeff, thanks for being here. Really go anywhere you want. I mean, was standard protocol missed here? Was it followed here? What was your perspective of the sort of before, during, and after?
Well, one of the things I want to say about the commentary regarding the sniper teams is I think it's an easier task when you're looking at that picture that we're all seeing that just encompasses that small part of the fairgrounds. You know, the Secret Service sniper teams train out to 1,000 yards, and that's
and they didn't have 1,000 yards protected. They blew it, man.
Targets they look for. So I think if you would expand that picture out to cover 1,000-yard that one sniper team has 180 degrees of responsibility in that pie, there's probably a lot more targets that their eyes that are right there in that.
This was a headshot, bro. If dude would have been aiming for Trump's body, he probably would have hit him. That's what they tell you when you train for gun safety, to always aim center mass, because a headshot moving is harder to hit than center mass. That's, if he would have been on that, if he could have probably put 3 bullets in him center mass. He could have probably put 3 bullets in him center mass. He could have survived, but he would have been hit and injured. You know what I'm saying?
At short distance, there's tree line, there's elevated natural features, there's homes. So that's the one thing I would say is they're looking at a lot more than just those buildings sitting right there in front of them. And again, it's not just near, it's far away also. So that is a tough mission.
So I think that's very fair, Jeff. I appreciate that bit of context. If we zoom that picture out, maybe there is.
See, he's still trying to make excuses for them. Nah, man. Ain't no excuses, man. Y'all dropped the ball. No drones was out there. The drone would have caught dude off top. The drone would have caught that motherfucker as soon as he got on the roof. Hey, we got a motherfucker on the roof with a rifle. You know what I'm saying? Take the target out. Take out the threat. Take out the threat. Get him out of here. Motherfucker on the roof with a rifle.
Many more potential rooftop environments that they're monitoring as well. Still, does it not surprise you that is certainly the closest proximity rooftop to President Trump's location? Does it not surprise you that someone was allowed on that rooftop during his rally?
You know, it does, but the other thing I don't know is where the secure perimeter ended. You know, it's when you look at these outdoor events, and look, the reason the candidates love these outdoor events is because, you know, if they would have gone to Pittsburgh, the PPG Arena, they could fit 18,000 people. These outdoor events, they can get 30,000 people. They're in front of so many more faces, but it does create situations like this where
30,000 people out there. God damn. A Trump rally got more people than Beyonce. Than a Beyonce concert.
You have to say there's a stopping point.
Has anybody in the chat room been to a rally? I've never been to a rally. Do the rallies actually, are they free or do they cost? You got to buy tickets like a concert? I've never been to a rally before. Me personally, I don't like going to crowded places, but you know, just curious, man. You got to buy tickets because if you do, Trump tickets is selling out. It's free. I don't know, man. Let me know. Let me know in the chat, man, if it's free or do it cost, man. I need to hear from the church.
And when you get beyond that, it's tough to secure this unending amount of land, regardless of how. So, yeah, I'll be curious to see as the time goes where the secure perimeter ended. I know they're saying this is outside of it, and maybe there could have been assets used, like local law enforcement, to say, all right, this is your responsibility. All you do is worry about this. And let us know, don't let anybody up there, and let us know if you see anything that you think shouldn't be there.
Jeff, given what we were just saying, that, of course, Donald Trump is the most likely candidate maybe in the world to have an assassination attempt tried.
You say the tickets are free. You just got to RSVP and you got long lines. Yeah, that's another thing. Do you want to wait in the line for a Trump rally? I'd rather watch it on television. Fuck that shit. Be waiting out there all goddamn day. I fuck around and be dark skinned by the time I get on get in the rally. What the fuck? Shout out to Weezo, man. The fuck you talking about?
On him. And you're looking at the images and the number of Secret Service and law enforcement that you could gather. Do you feel like that's enough agents on the scene for somebody who's such a high value target as President Donald Trump?
Well, it's funny.
He wasn't in Philadelphia. He was in Pennsylvania. He was in Pennsylvania. CB4. I saw a picture of him getting hit in the body, but Trump had a bulletproof vest. Okay. Wonder if that shit hurt his ribs.
Throughout my career, I never thought we had enough people around any protectee. So that's my thing. It's you always want more manpower, but when I think when you look at the reaction and look,
like I would go if I could wait in line for at the max 30, 40 minutes. But then if you get there early and you get there in line, you're gonna be standing there for fucking 4 hours before you come on stage. So yeah, I couldn't do it, man. I just don't got the patience. I'm a very impatient motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I hate waiting in lines. I hate sitting still. I really do. I really do. Say he do security at the rally. Okay. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head on a swivel, man. Protect the motherfucking president, man. That's what you need to do, nigga.
Outer perimeter and the middle perimeter. But when you look at this, the reaction right around him, how many people came and enveloped him and created that wall of body armor and flesh around him. And then even more when he got down the stairs and they were pushing him toward the truck. I think that was a pretty significant response of manpower.
But
the
Jeff,
one criticism.
But y'all dropped the ball when y'all let this motherfucker get a shot off. Everybody in the audience seen this nigga climbing up that motherfucker wall and climbing up on the roof. If they can see it, why can they see something you can't? Y'all the police and the Secret Service. You look like security guards.
Jeff, when you talk about them surrounding him and the amount of flesh, his head was visible and he was able to fist pump, which the crowd loved. But if there was another shooter somewhere, that looked like a very dangerous situation. I've always seen, maybe I'm just watching movies, but I also remember the Ronald Reagan case where, it was like full coverage.
Whisked off.
You never saw him. I mean, so how standard was what we saw there?
That's the one thing I've said throughout this since it occurred is the one thing I would have liked to have seen done differently is once they get to him, they should have grabbed him and gone, look, he wants to wait for his shoes. That's great. But no, we're going. So if I had one criticism, that would be it. I would have liked stage and into the armored vehicles more quickly.
I can give them that. You know what I'm saying? You let this motherfucker, I'll go back and get your shoes, man. Get the fuck in the car, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he still threw that fist up, man. You know what I'm saying? He made history with this shit, man. Trump made history with this shit, man.
She's a former Secret Service agent. Evie, good morning.
Here we go. Another bitch. Now this, who was this, La Femme Nikita? She ain't gonna do shit either, man. You know, just a good-looking bitch with the job. Big deal.
I want to put up this map of the farm grounds where this event was held last night. So the elevated position where the shooter was set up was about 150 yards from the stage where former President Trump was speaking. As a former Secret Service agent, are you surprised that building wasn't better secured?
So when you do a security plan, security, right? The security perimeter where there's the magnetometers, where people are being checked as they're entering the event. You have the outer perimeter, when you have an open rally like this, you are extremely vulnerable. I've done these. They're probably the most anxious you're ever going to be as an agent because you're trying.
They had no perimeter protection, man. They did not secure the perimeter of that shit. This fucking gamer outsmarted the Secret Service. Are you fucking serious? Heads need to roll and motherfuckers need to get fired, demoted. You know what I'm saying? All of the above.
Trying to secure all of it. Now, the adjacent buildings, you do this in urban environments, you do this in a rural environment like this. When you do a security plan, you literally put yourself on stage and then you look out as if you were the protectee. What can I see? And if I can see it, it can probably see me. Now, for an outer perimeter like that, typically you will have a local law enforcement presence. You'll notice those buildings. And
yeah, you got these fat donut eating slobs who's supposed to be protecting the perimeter, you know what I'm saying, dropping the ball. The fuck out of here, man. What is this bitch named Natasha? What is she, a spy? Get the fuck out of here. Life ain't no movie, man. We don't need these hoes in these positions.
Works with local police. You have to think of the Secret Service like they're the conductor of the orchestra. They create the blueprint and design for the security plan. They work with state police. They work with local police. And then they put in resources and assets.
So in the typical scenario, or in the scenario that one wishes would have unfolded, would you have had perhaps a local official secure that roof to make sure the roof is clear, make sure nobody's in the building, and then stand guard there so no one comes in after that clearing?
So we don't know if they did or did not do this.
Yes, but they should have.
They obviously didn't do it. You left a job like that in the hands of a motherfucking renter cop who ain't probably never been on a high-speed chase, never even fired his weapon besides at a range. The only arrest he's got under his belt is drunk driving and domestics. Maybe some drug possession. But for the most part, he spends his day writing tickets. These are the motherfuckers you got on the perimeter. If you don't get the fuck out of here.
I would presume you should have a local police.
Them motherfuckers could direct traffic at best. You need to have Secret Service doing what you wanted them to do. They can deal with traffic at best. Direct the traffic and stop the clog. Keep the traffic flow going.
Presence in that area. Now, could you have put somebody on that rooftop you could have. The other element is the counter sniper team. So as far as we know, we see a two-man team from the Secret Service side. As we were discussing prior before we started speaking, they are looking at everything. They have to cover 360 degrees. So I know a lot of folks are like, how could they not see this? I think one of the issues is if it is a two-man team, think about what they are consistently covering. So local law enforcement, definitely, but again, we don't know if somebody was or wasn't positioned. Now, if there was no coverage there whatsoever, that's going to be an issue. Why weren't those?
There was no coverage. The guy just literally walked in with a rifle and climbed up the climbed up a ladder. He had a ladder and everything set up. Like, what are you talking about?
In buildings looked at, they are very close, yes.
And if there was somebody stationed there from local law enforcement outside the building where the shooter was, as you consider the possibilities, how could he have gotten up there?
So as I look at this, and again, just from a preliminary assessment without having all the details, it seems to me, and what I would presume, before the president goes up on stage, they secure the area, there's communication, essentially, are we good to go? Is he good to get up on stage? I would presume that everything was in the clear. I would think that nobody was on that rooftop. What I suspect, and again, I'm suspecting that after he got up on stage, that's when the shooter took position at that rooftop. Also, some of the photos show that he's dressed in colors matching that rooftop and building to camouflage a bit himself. So I'm suspecting he took position after President Trump spoke, then engaged.
It's easy in hindsight to say, oh, why wasn't this done or that done? And let's just acknowledge that as we have this conversation. But it is interesting because there were...
I want to hear what his parents got to say. I want to hear what this fucking clown's parents got.
Former head of the Presidential Protective Detail for the Secret Service. He joins us now for more on the response. So, Frank, you had two responses here. You had the leapt to action and protected the former president. He had the counter sniper team on the roof who immediately took out the suspect. But then there's the other side of the story, and I want to put up this satellite view of the area where the president was speaking. You can see where the president was speaking. You can see the shooter's location there on that roof. It says on this map it's approximately 160 yards. I measured it out at 412 feet, well within the effective range of an AR-style rifle, even for somebody who's got relatively little experience. How in the world was that location left unguarded?
So, John, thank you for having me on. First of all, I don't believe it was unguarded. There is no way that they missed that during the advance. There were assets, obviously, designed to neutralize any threats from that area. What we have to find out is what went.
Yeah, somebody took a lunch break. Somebody took a lunch break. More than likely, it was the law enforcement, the PD. They took a lunch break. They didn't take this shit serious.
Why didn't they detect this individual? Why didn't the communication work between the witnesses to the police and then forward to the Secret Service? That's something we have to look into. The good thing about the Secret Service is everything is documented. There's everything in writing. We have a Special Operations Division tactical survey, which will tell us exactly who is designated to that area, exactly what the responsibilities were. There's a site post assignment log, which will tell us where all of our officers, what their instructions were. We have an emergency action plan also involved for critical instances. We need to review those documents. We need to interview these people and find out what happened because we are a proactive organization. I mentioned it last night. That our job.
Hey, you're making a lot of sense. Chicago for the Democratic National Convention, it is about to be a fucking slugfest. That's going to be crazy. It's what's going to probably be at the UIC Pavilion. I'm going to watch it, but I ain't going. I'm going to watch it because I know Biden's going to say something stupid. So I got to make sure I see it. You know? And I'm curious, do you think, in the chat, let me know, do y'all think that the Democrats are going to force Biden out of running? Or they just going to go on ahead You know what I'm saying? And elect him to be the nominee. They're going to nominate Biden. You think that they're going to nominate Biden? You know?
Job is to do the advance, to mitigate the threats, to eliminate the threats, and to make sure that it's safe when they walk in there.
Yeah.
We should never have to go into that reactive mode.
mean,
that we saw
Frank,
yesterday.
for so many of us who have had so much time to now analyze, digest, and I mean, you've got the obvious expert professional perspective here. It's 2024. How is there not like a drone flying around that would have picked off a sniper?
Thank you. Where was the fucking drone? That's all they talk about is drones, drones, drones. We have drone technology. Drones, 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 drones. No drone. Like, seriously. Put the GoPro on the drone and let's go.
On a roof that close to the former president?
That's an excellent question. So we normally have aerial surveillance.
Chaos Rain say, nope, they're going to rock with Biden all the way at Minister Jap, and then put a bitch in office. That's the play. Man, they can't do that shit. That shit ain't going to happen, man. They say Newsom. Who do the fucking Democrats have? I mean, Newsom is like, I'm talking about big names. Newsom, but the tragedy of California? Fuck. No fucking way.
For the president, as you all know, his call sign is Huntsman. And basically they use FLIR as well. Now, with the temperatures the way they were yesterday, I'm not sure how good FLIR would have worked because it was rather warm. But bottom line is,
Michelle Obama. What has Michelle Obama ever did besides be Barack's bitch? What political office has she ever held? I don't even understand why people keep throwing her name in the hat. What political office has she ever held? I thought she just helps with campaigns. Like, what has she ever done for her name to even be in the pot? You're just Barack's bitch.
These assets are designated for the President of the United States. Once again, I'm retired. I didn't do the advance, so I'm not sure what assets they had in place, but that's one asset that I would say would have been very helpful to detect this individual, as well as posting that area as well and having people on the outside. I know that we do have units involved on the exterior to identify these types of threats. And something.
Everything went wrong. You motherfuckers dropped the ball and y'all let that shit happen. And y'all put these bitches in place and put these bitches in position. When the shit get real, this bitch can't even put a gun in a holster, man. This scared ass bitch. Look at this bitch.
After Secret Service Barbie, a highly trained member of the Secret Service.
She can't even holster her weapon, bro.
After Secret Service Barbie, a highly trained member of the Secret Service, removes her weapon from its holster for the very first time in her career.
In her career. Look at this Andy Milonakis motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Andy Milonakis looking ass bitch. Please, bitches, just be bitches. Stop trying to do men's work. You know, it's your first time pulling your gun out the holster. Get real.
After Secret Service Barbie, a highly trained member of the Secret Service, removes her weapon from its holster for the very first time in her career.
And this is the bitch who didn't cover Trump's body when everybody else did. She just took for cover. Y'all go look at that footage, man. Y'all go look at that footage, man.
After Secret Service Barbie, a highly trained member of the Secret Service, removes her weapon from its holster for the very first time in her career. She struggles to return her pea shooter as though it's her first day on the job. Fortuitously, her skills from a previous life as an amateur actress come into play, allowing her to
Salute to this white guy who put this together.
convincingly mimic the swift draw of the weapon and scan the horizon for threats. Chewing her gum nonchalantly, she attempts to exude a tactical demeanor, reminiscent of a fusion between the Blues Brothers and Rosie O'Donnell.
Blues Brothers and Rosie O'Donnell. These niggas is crazy.
Despite her efforts, our agents attempt...
I will fuck her up, man. Y'all, man, come on, man. How is she the Secret Service? I know a crackhead that'll fuck her up.
Chewing her gum nonchalantly, she attempts to exude a tactical demeanor, reminiscent of a fusion between the Blues Brothers and Rosie O'Donnell. Despite her efforts, our agents' attempt to return her wireless hole punch to its home results in another failure. While she may have faltered at this most basic of tasks, she certainly looked cool while doing it.
This is the Victoria's Secret Service. Women, go be women again. Get out of men's professions. It's not for you. You're not good at it. And somebody's going to end up getting hurt because you're trying to prove a point. Flat out. We don't need symbolism and you trying to make history by being the first woman to do what men been doing for eons. Bask in your femininity. Remain feminine. Stay in your place before someone gets hurt. It's your brother, Minister Jap. I appreciate all y'all who supported this show, those who supported me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for appreciating me. Like, share, subscribe this video. Clip that shit. People are sending me clips on Instagram. I love that. Send me the clips. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram, Minister Jap Clips and Minister Jap Church. My other account, I'm locked out. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And make sure you join the Patreon. It's only $5 right now, man. Blessings to all you niggas, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Hey! Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you're following my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. You hear me? Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in.